This day I will tell you a short story about Jonah and the whale. I hope you can enjoy it and you can learn some of a moral in this story. Let's start the story. Jonah was a prophet, who preached the word of the Lord to the Israelites. One day God called Jonah, and told him to go preach in Nineveh because, the people of Nineveh were wicked, and needed guidance. Nineveh was one of Israel's greatest enemies, and Jonah wanted nothing to do with preaching to them. Jonah escaped from God, and fled in the opposite direction from the city of Nineveh. He went to Joppa, and took a ship to Tarshish. God saw Jonah on the boat, and sent a great storm out to sea. The men blamed Jonah for bringing the storm to them, and threw him overboard. As soon as they threw Jonah into the water, the storm stopped. God sent a great whale to swallow Jonah, and save him from drowning. In the belly of the big whale, Jonah prayed to God for help, repented, and praised God. Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days, and 3 nights. Jonah was always thinking about himself and his needs. Then God threw the big fish Jonah, to the shore of Nineveh. Jonah preached to Nineveh, who warned him that he would be destroyed, within 40 days and must be converted in time, so he could reach heaven. The people believed in Jonah, and recovered from his wickedness. God had mercy on them, and did not destroy the city after 40 days. Jonah is now angry, and bitter because God did not destroy the Ninevites, the enemies of Israel. He now feared being called a false prophet. So he left town, built a hut and lived there. When Jonah retired, God planted thick vines near the tabernacle to give him shade. Jonah happily sat in the shade. The next day God sent a worm to feed on the vine. A hot wind blew, and the sun burned down relentlessly. Jonah became sad when he saw that the vines were withering, and now sat in the hot sun complaining, and wishing to die. God called Jonah, and scolded him. He finds Jonah mourning the death of plants he never sowed or nurtured. But he did not think of the 100,000 children, who lived in the city of Nineveh and demanded their destruction. Then Jonah learned that all men, and women and little children are worthy in God's sight, whether they know God or not. Thank you for listening my story, I hope you like it. Please show your support by click like and subscribe to this channel. And when you want another story to read, please comment below. My name Kak Aiko, see you on the next story.